Testing. All right, looks like I'd like to welcome everybody that is getting on our YouTube live stream here. This is our first go at it to try to set up a live stream using YouTube. And so we appreciate those of you that have got on. If you are one person that is going to continue to use your Alliance cable box, we hope to get all these games onto Alliance. We're still a work in progress, a lot of new stuff that we're trying to do and trying to use, and so we appreciate the patience that everyone has. And the good thing is, right now, it looks like everything on YouTube is working. So if you're on YouTube, you're getting the feed that we want out there. So welcome. We have our first event of the year is between our Garretson girls soccer team versus the Vermillion Tanager soccer team. Right now, we have a brand new announcer. If you can hear him, we have Isaiah Ganat is doing our announcing right now of our starting lineup. So I'm going to go through those real quick as well.
Number 8, Mackenzie Brady.
For the Vermillion Teenagers, they have number 3, Megan Brady. Number 6, Alexa Lancanyata. Number 8, Mackenzie Brady. Number 10, Marasia Warren. Number 11, Sydney Christensen. Number 18, Lauren Mackler. Number 22, Livy Ragnaris. Number 23, Maya DeYoung. Number 25, Janaea Cleveland. Number 27, Kenzie Mulheron. Number 32, Chandler Cleveland. And that is their starting lineup. Goalkeeper, Chandler Cleveland. The coaches for Vermillion are head coach Shannon Thomas, assistant coach Miranda Winteringer. For the home team, the Garretson Lady Dragons, we have for a starting lineup. So I'm doing a couple things here, so you're going to see me stumble. We have number 3, Madison Lundgren. She's a senior middle fielder. Number 5, Reagan Altman, junior. We have junior number 8, Morgan Dahman starting. Number 11, sophomore, Jordan Williams. Jenna Van Hollen is a junior. Number 12. Number 13, Tori Lodmell is a senior. Number 14, Marion Pickard is a senior. Number 16, Jolie Sterrud is a freshman. Number 17, senior Paige Sterrud, who was an all-stater last year, so keep an eye on number 17. Number 24, Kylie Christensen, she's a sophomore. And number 29 in the goalkeeper tonight, freshman Courtney Rojic. Assistant coaches are Alexa Holfert-Veldheisen, making a comeback to the soccer field, to the pitch. And Riley Altman also doing some help this year. Head coach Amber Williamson. All right, there's our lineups. Again, I know it doesn't really matter, but for those that are trying to watch it maybe on their Alliance cable box, I am having a heck of a time trying to get it going on there. You're just getting a replay of the school board meeting from the other night, so I apologize for that.
A reminder to all in attendance that the proper respect is to stand at attention with your right hand over your heart. All veteran and out of uniform military personnel may salute the flag.
All right, sorry about that for anybody listening to me. I had to abruptly leave because I forgot I was in charge of playing the national anthem. And so if you heard the microphone slam down there, I apologize if it rang pretty loud for you. So I'm actually going to turn up my volume just a little bit here. If my sound's too loud or too quiet, I apologize. But like I said earlier, a lot of this stuff is just a work in progress. As we start our debut of live streaming these events online and are trying to get as many opportunities for people to watch from home or from a distance as possible. We'll be live streaming every event, but we will not be doing a play-by-play every event. Luckily, I have a bunch of cords and a bunch of stuff up here, and I was in charge of getting this going. And so unless we find somebody willing to kind of step in and to do play-by-play at a regular basis, this will be just kind of a continuity thing where we'll try to do it as often as we possibly can. So, but as we get going here, Vermillion kind of controlling the ball right now, getting a little bit of breakaway past the defense of the Garretson defense. Got a shot on goal, and it is in over top of Courtney. What a kick. I didn't get a number there, but it was a heck of a kick, an early goal. Not even 45 seconds. What are we in? 35 seconds into the game here.
That goal from the Tanager scored by number 3.
I believe that was number 3. Thank you, Isaiah. Number 3, Megan Brady with a heck of a kick right over top of Courtney. Courtney's tall. She's at least 5'11", and she got that over top of her. So not the start for the Garretson Lady Dragons, but the Tanagers are up early, 1-0. So here we go, starting again here. Garretson gets a good kick to clear the zone over the defense that will go out of bounds over there. So we got thrown for Vermillion. If there's any big soccer fans out there that are expecting great terminology from me as an announcer, I'm going to apologize because although I do enjoy watching soccer, I don't know all of the rules, and some of them are beyond what my expertise of the game. So I have been watching Ted Lasso on Apple TV. If any of you out there are big Ted Lasso fans, so I feel like I know a lot more about soccer than I really do. So I'm going to use terms like boots for the soccer shoes. I'm going to use the term pitch because we're not on a field, we're on a pitch, and I'm going to do the best I can. So, all right, Garretson defense. That's number 13 there. Tori Lodmell gets kicked through the zone, and it will go out. And so we will have a kick from the goalkeeper. Oh no, take that back. Courtney will not be doing the kicking. I'm going to do my best to learn everybody out here, as this is our first game, so I'm running the camera and doing the play-by-play here, so it actually makes this thing a whole lot more difficult when you're doing both. So if I'm talking and not watching the ball as much, you know why. So on the sideline, over right in front of the Garretson bench there, looks like that's number 27 from Vermillion, Kenzie Mulheron putting the push on. Defender number 5, it's Reagan Altman, got it away. Kind of pointing around, directing people. Off Mulheron. Looks like we got a whistle. Jenna Van Hollen in the wrong spot. Knocked down Mulheron. Get a free kick here from, well, I don't know if it's called a free kick, but looks like Vermillion will take it here. Number 3, that's who scored that first goal. That's Megan Brady with the ball there and get lined up for this kick from the sideline. Right in front of the Coach Williamson. Kick at the goal. Courtney takes care of that one right to her. And getting a little rhythm now in that net is Courtney. A great clear out of the net. Good kick. Jenna Van Hollen handles it. Passes a little bit behind Lundgren there. Van Hollen gets it back. Another pass behind Lundgren. Just a very good spacing there as they're working out some of the kinks here. And a good job getting it to the defense. That's Altman and the defense coming from the backside. And she will pass it ahead. And that's number 8, Morgan Dahman, doesn't quite reach it. It will go to bounce throw in for the Lady Tanagers. Oh, my mistake with the camera there. Doesn't quite fit in the window. Throw in, handled by Van Holland, fighting it off with another Tanager. Altman gets it. She makes a move past. Good pass to Dahman, goes by her. And looks like that will go out of bounds. Again, apologize for the camera. I'm trying to watch 3 different things here. Oh boy. All right. The goalie, which is Chandler Cleveland, will clear this one. She'll pass it in. Dahmen intercepts that one, but back in control for the Tanagers. That's number 22, Livy Regnerus. She passes it up. Good speed over there between Jordan Williams, and that's Brady. She's going to kick on goal. Courtney covers that one up. Good save by Courtney. Boy, that Megan Brady, she's quick on that outside. Jordan Williams is no slouch when it comes to speed, and she ran right alongside her there. So as we sit here at midfield, real no control here. Looks like Brady's going to pass this one forward, and that one was cleared by number 13, Tori Lodmell. Throw in on the sideline for Vermillion. Good throw in, handled by Megan Brady. Jordan will go contest her over there, and that's Lodmell kicking it back. Brady centers it up there to Mulherron. And looks like that one will go out of bounds. Should be throw in for Garretson here, and it is. Altman to throw it in. She throws that to Dahmen and goes right back to the Tanagers. Livy Rigneres with a kick, and that will be easily covered up by Rojic. Courtney Rojic with ball here, and she'll kick it out of their own end and see if she can't get a good clear to the other side of the field. And that header from Vermillion will head out of bounds. Thrown back by Altman again. She throws it up to Lundgren, goes off Lundgren, right back to Altman. Fix my camera here as I can't quite get that whole field in. There we go. Looks like we'll have another throw in over here. Oh, there we go. Got a second ball. Throwing from Vermillion right in front of their bench. Lundgren will take that one. Dahmen with the kick over, the pass over to, that's Christensen, Kylie Christensen in the midfield. Intercepted by Vermillion. Cleared back. Ball stays at midfield. Number 16, Jolie Steyrud over there with a good move. She gets by. She's going to pass that to the center. It's cleared out. Still controlled over there. Good defense in front of the net there by Vermillion. Now go out of bounds. That will be a Garretson throw-in. Altman to here throw it in. In the center over there, you got Kylie Christensen, Lundgren. That'll be thrown in to Christensen, centered in front of the net. Good clear out again by the Vermillion defense. There's Megan Brady again, trying to get this back in control for Vermillion. Jordan intercepts that pass, and great pass over there to Jenna Van Hollen. A little bit too much on that. Reagan gets it again. And it'll be out of bounds. Throw in for Vermillion. And that throw in will go right off of Marasia Warren. So throw in there. Kylie Christensen in the middle of that defense for Garretson. A little good pass out. See if Marasia can get to it. Altman kicks it off of Marasia's legs, off her shins, and it'll be thrown for Garretson. Altman will throw that into the defense from Vermillion. Morgan pushing that defense over there. There's Paige Steyrud. Great pass to Kylie Christensen. She handles it. She'll pass it back to Dahmen off her head out of bounds. Pretty good idea to try to get it from the side so they can get it back to that center. Lundgren was up there waiting for it. Got to throw in for Vermillion. All right, Vermillion kind of controlling the ball here, still on their side of the field. Mulherron passing to the middle. Paige Steyrud goes and gets it. Intercepted by Megan Brady. Brady with the lone goal here. Jordan Williams will intercept that. She takes it from her. She got the ball. See if she can get this pass up here. That's Jenna Van Hollen. Out of the sideline, right past Morgan Dahmen. pretty tough there as Morgan's trying to not be off sides, but yet get a good jump on that pass, and just out of her reach a little bit right there. Looks like we'll have a kick instead of a throw-in. Again, one of those things where I'm not sure why. So I apologize for those of you wondering as well. I can't explain it. So there we go. That's Jenna Van Hollen pressuring number 22 there. That's Livy Regnerus. Defense from the Tanagers is making it hard for any shots on goal for the Lady Dragons. Livy Regnerus tries to pass it through there. It's Van Hollen and Paige Thayer-Rude really making it difficult. Ball goes down to the other end. Handled by Warren from Vermillion. Taken away by Altman. Kicks it towards the bench. That'll be a throw-in for Vermillion. Pretty good defense there by Altman to take that thing from Warren. Just tried to get it past her so it didn't go out of bounds. Got some substitutions here. Looks like Lundgren is out for the Lady Dragons. Subbed in is number 2, 8th grader Ava Akingay is in the game. Oh, that's number 9. Gets a clear shot on goal. Courtney Regis with a great save. And that kick from Mulherron is over the net. I'm not sure who had that first shot on goal for Vermillion, but great aggressive save by Courtney Rojic. Fearless, some would say. I would be some that would say that. Kick out of the goal from, it looks like, Thayer-Rude to Van Hollen. She passes it over to Jolie Thayer-Rude and be out of bounds, throw-in for Vermillion. That's off the head there as they're working in the corner. Reagan Allman will just kick that one out of bounds. I'm not sure if that one went off in the corner. We might have our first corner kick of the evening here. Let me move that camera so you can take a look. Yep, so we got a corner kick. Corner kick. I am just going to aim this camera at the goal here so you can take a look as that thing comes in. Maybe what perhaps might happen. Centered up nicely. Got a good hand on it from Rojic, but it looks like maybe a little goalie interference or something there as she went to go try to save that thing. Whistled dead, and we got a kick from the goal for, that's 13. That was Lodmill. I think she kicked the last one. I said it was Paige. Tori Lodmill kicked for the goal here. Trying to get it back. Mulherron challenging that kick out. Passed out. Pretty good ball movement here from Vermillion. Goes off the foot of Janaea Cleveland. Trying to get some clear here. Oh, great pass. Mulherron tried to catch up to it, and that will be cleared out by Miriam Pickard. Good effort there by Taylor Doan, number 9 there, to pass that one up to Mulherron. Got to throw him from the sideline. Probably didn't see that pass in as I'm not focused with the camera. Jolie Thayer-Rude kicks it about to midfield, and that will go right back. Mulherron trying to get it on that far side of the field over to Megan Brady. Brady over there challenged by Ava Akingay. Tries to go up top again. Pretty fancy little kick there. She's trying to go high side again on Rojic. Just goes over the net. Another shot on goal here for the Tanagers. .27 there, 27-24 left in this first half of play. Mulherron challenging again up there. He's doing a good job. He's getting in front of Van Hollen every time. Another high kick just over the reach of Rojic and over the net. Another good effort. Mulherron there doing a good job of going and getting that ball. Looks like we'll have a change here for kicking. It looks like Van Hollen will be kicking with the free kick here. Gets it up to midfield. Vermillion still control the ball here. It's been kind of a tale of Vermillion got off to a hot start, 35 seconds into the game, or 25 seconds into the game, I'm sorry, and math is hard. Got a goal from Megan Brady, and then Garretson kind of controlled the ball for most. early in the first half, just never got great shots on goal, but it looks like we got a little breakaway here. This is Kirti Pickard as she's flying down the sideline. The defense kind of cuts her off. Good job by the D. No whistle as Kirti goes down there. Cleared, but this Vermillion defense pretty tough on that back end. Garrettson's not able to get any good passes or looks at the goal. We got a throw in from Jordan Williams on the far side. Cleared out by Vermillion's defense again, and center shot to Mulherrin. That's Lodmell with it from Garretson. And she'll pass it over, and that looks like that'll go out of bounds and have a throw in for Vermillion. I say Lodmell from Garretson, but she's actually from Del Rapids. We kind of forget, just the Garretson jersey, but this is a partnership between Garretson and Del Rapids, so there is a mix of Del Rapids and Garretson girls here, but just for my own sanity and not making mistakes here, I'm probably just going to continue to say Garretson and Vermillion. Courtney with the kick here to clear this one. Gets a nice kick up there to Dahmen. Dahmen trying to control it. Should go over top of the midfield defense. That's Kirti trying to get it past that defense so they can run it down. That ball's in the air quite a bit here. I would think as soccer players, you want that thing on the ground as much as possible, but maybe that's more of a hockey thing. Courtney kind of charging out, trying to get it. That'll be a shot on goal. Just misses wide left. Courtney tried to be aggressive there, but her pass out was intercepted by Maya DeYoung, and she had a chance, senior from Vermillion, as that net was pretty open. Just missed it to the left. Looks like we got a sub here. Lundgren back in for Morgan Dahmen, Garretson. And looks like Jolie Sterud is coming back in as well for Jordan Williams, and she'll get a little break. I forgot to mention when Kirti Pickard came in, I think Alyssa Olsen has also checked in the game for Garretson. All right. That's a pretty good little challenge there from both players. They're trying to fight for that ball. Ball's cleared to midfield. Tanger still keeping control of that soccer ball on this side of the field. Megan Brady trying to center it. Mulherrin goes high, and if it was football, well, it is a football game, but could have been worth 3 points. Just a little high over the net. Got a sub here for Vermillion as Marasia Warren comes back in the game. He was in earlier. For it looks like that would be number 23, Maya DeYoung. Excuse me. All right. Back in the action here. Trying to get that ball on the ground where they can attack with it. That's a good pass there. Miriam Pickard. Oh, I'm sorry, Madison Lundgren. Trying to get that ball out front for Reagan Altman down the sideline. She's going to go try to chase it down. Doesn't quite get there. That is a lot of footsteps. That would be a 45-yard sprint from Altman, not quite getting to the end zone. 55 yards after going through the end zone. Pretty good try, good pass there from Lundgren trying to get past that defense. Kick from goalie Cleveland here. She got that ball on the sideline, number 9. Taylor Don centering that to Warren. Taken by Van Hollen. Van Hollen kicking on the sideline. That would be Altman over there with Doan. Back to the center. Warren. Trying to pass that off to Brady. Well, that ball goes past that defense. See if Lundgren can take control of it. Kind of said it a couple of times here, that Vermillion defense haven't given you a whole lot of chances. They swarm that net. Maybe another opportunity there from Garretson, just not quite getting it to a spot where they can take control of the ball. One on the sideline again. Jolie Sterud trying to chase it down. That'll go out of bounds. Got to throw in for Vermillion. Good effort there by Vermillion to get it back on this side where they can take control. Throw in for Vermillion. Trying to kick it out behind that defense, and Rojic is there again with aggressive play to go get that ball. Looks like we'll have a line change here from Garretson next to the ball. There's 4 girls waiting to come in. Good kick from Courtney. Gets it down by that sideline. Doan trying to center that thing up. It's going to be kicked a little too hard past that defense. Off the players can't get to it. Chandler out there to get that ball. Great kick here all the way to midfield. In between Warren and Van Hollen. Both trying to get on the ground. Ava Ockengay wrestling with Brady over it. Looks like that will be off the head of Vermillion. Looks like we're getting more viewers here as you're getting on here. We had 25 seconds into the game, Megan Brady from Vermillion got a nice kick from the sideline. Over top of the goalie, Rojic from Garretson to lead 1-0. Since then, it's been a battle of taking control of this ball. It's been in the midfield here for the past couple of minutes as the girls are trying to find their footing out here. And good pass. That goes off Lundgren. Great pass from number 25 there. That's Jana Cleveland. That'll be a throw-in for Garretson. Jordan Williams throwing that into Lundgren. Lundgren's got it on the sideline there by the corner. Again, that Vermillion defense has been pretty swarming. You're not going to have a one-on-one opportunity there. You're going to send 2 people at you. Jordan Williams with the throw-in. Vermillion with the throw-in here. As that went through Van Hollen. Center there, that's number, is that Dahmen? Yeah, that's Dahmen. Vermillion back in control here. Looks like an offsides, but yeah, offsides penalty as Warren just on the backside of that defense. Williamson was all over that one. Her hands were up immediately. Offsides penalty, so Garretson will get that free kick. Other side of the field here. This kick will go right to Lundgren. Lundgren trying to control it onto the sideline, and that will trickle a lot of bounce here. We'll get a Vermillion throw-in. Nice to see fans in the stands, everybody. We appreciate everybody logging on and watching here, but man, you clearly can't beat the fans in the stands. It's good to see everybody here and supporting the colors as we start another year of athletics in South Dakota with our first event, a little soccer. The wind kind of came up this afternoon, so it is a little bit windy out there, but it is, if you've been to the Garretson Athletic Complex, you know what to expect. It's just the wind's always going to blow up here, so. But that might be pretty good for the players as they get cooled down a little, as it is a little warm outside, but Van Hollen passing this one on the sideline, hoping Williams can get to it, and it will roll out of bounds. Throw in for Vermillion on the sideline. That's Mackenzie Brady. She is a senior. She will throw this in. And I think that was untouched, so throwing for Garretson. From Alyssa Olson, great throw in to Madison Lundgren. Lundgren couldn't quite get that one through. A couple of good passes here to Vermillion, and there she goes again. This is Megan Brady as she gets behind that defense. Lodmell doing her best to catch her up. Great save by Rojic. Job's not done, though, as Brady gets it back. Man, she's got some footwork. Oh, off the top of the goal, and Rojic gets it back. Wow, great save from Rojic, but my goodness, Megan Brady got that ball on a string as she is going all the way down the field past everybody. This ball takes a great bounce for Garretson as see if these girls can run it down. Looks like Vermillion defense will get there first. And it will go out of bounds. So we got a throw in, or is that a corner kick? Looks like we got a throw in from the side. Thrown in by Christensen. Right to Dahman. Christensen centers it. Williams there, but goes past her. See if Vermillion defense can do something with this. It looks like she will kick it out of bounds, so it will be another throw in from the side. Looks like Williams to throw it in here, but we do have a sub. Reagan Altman coming back in. This time for, number 20, Anna Ebby. And I didn't even see her go in playing defense. As you're running the camera, you got to be watching the ball, so you kind of don't see anybody coming in for defense all the time. Throw-in goes off a brilliant header and out of bounds. Another throw-in for Williams over here on the side. Cleared out. Good kick. Warren goes and gets it. Vermillion trying to get some control back in. That'll be number 14 there, Miriam Pickard with the kick to get it back in attacking area for Garretson. And that will go out on Garretson, so we'll have a free kick from the goalie here. Passes that one up to Maya DeYoung. Jolie Sterud gets control of it and passes it over to Dahman. Dahman has it again. She's going to boot this one over the net. But getting that shot on goal here a little bit. Something that Garretson hasn't gotten much of because that defense has been pretty tough for Vermillion. Doing a good job of just not letting free shots happen at the goal. Lundgren trying to take that one. Christensen picks off that pass from Doan. Mackenzie Brady passing up to Warren. Megan Brady gets it on the sideline. And that looks like that's Maya DeYoung over there. Goal from Altman. Altman getting that thing back in the center. Kylie Christensen trying to pass that thing up. Cleared back. Megan Brady and Tori Lodmill and Reagan Altman kind of going at it there. Altman with it. Stuffed by Janaea Cleveland. That will go out off of Jolie Sterud and a throw in for Vermillion. $13:30 to go here in the first half. Another sub. It looks like Paige Sterud is coming back in the game for Sister Jolie, which will look like change up some positioning for Coach Williamson's crew. Throwing for Vermillion on the sideline. Dahman and DeYoung over there going back and forth. Off on Dahman, so we got a Vermillion throw in. Altman thinking that that was not off Dahman. All right. There we go. And it's Paige Sterud with the pass over to Jordan Williams. Doan there again. Making sure Williams just can't take it coast to coast, but that'll be throwing for Garretson. Williams to Van Hollen. Van Hollen, well, that'd be Van Hollen and Livy Regnerus going at it. Pretty physical down there on the sideline. Gotta like seeing that. Ooh, pass from Lundgren to Williams will go out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Vermillion. Something that you can't always tell out there, I think, when you're especially watching on camera, but both these teams very physical on the ball. Not afraid of contact here. Good to see it mixed for some, can be some, there's a whistle. Play stoppage here. It looks like free kick for Garretson. Not sure what the call is, but Vermillion did something wrong. That's what we'll go with. All right, so Van Hollen here with the kick. this one right in front of the goalie, but a little too strong, maybe. Easy one-hander for Cleveland. The sophomore, Chandler Cleveland in the goal. He'll boot this one into midfield. Warren going at it. Right under Alyssa Olson. Warren looking to control it. Miriam Pickard there. Alyssa Olson with the throw in. That'll be Maddie Lundgren. Doan centering it up in the field. Paige Stayerud. Gives that one over to Dahmen. Dahmen will lose that one. Olsen will keep it alive here. Good passing it up, Mulherrin. Trying to get Brady on the backside of the defense. Altman squeezes it through the legs there. DeYoung. Actually, that's not DeYoung. That would be Cleveland over there, 25. Out of bounds, we got a Garretson throw in. We're going to have a breakaway if Dami can get to it, but she knows it's headed out of bounds. Throw in for Vermillion. Good throw in here. Altman trying to take control of it here. Turn Cleveland going at it again. Mulherrin, Van Holland chasing it down. There's Olsen coming to get it, trying to get on the other side of the defense. And does her job of passing it forward, just a little out of the reach of Lundgren. And there comes Cleveland out of the goal again to go get that ball. Paige misread that a little bit. Goes over her head. Brady with the pass up to Warren. Like Lodmell getting rid of it over there and off of Vermillion. Throw in for Garretson. My mistake here. I kicked that. Got a sub. Looks like Kylie Christensen's coming out of the game. And we will see I believe Kirti. Pickard's back in the game. All right, after the throw-in, off of Vermillion, we got a throw-in on the other side of the field, the far side. Altman throwing it in. Over to Dahmen. Dahmen's pass intercepted over there by number 25. That's Cleveland. Keep messing her and DeYoung up. Make Brady with the footwork. Lodmell trying to stay with her. That's the same move that Brady had last time that she was able to get over top of the defense. That time Lodmell with good pressure on her, and she wasn't able to squeeze that one in. So we got a corner kick. It's like that's number 3, Megan Brady over there with the corner kick. They run in. She falls. Goes off of a hip of a Lady Tanager, but that will go out. Clear of the net, and control from Garretson as they get a kick from the goal here. Free kick. Got past all the defenders there and actually went off the hip of a Vermillion girl, and it just no control over it. Sub for Garretson, Olivia Thornton coming into the game. Defense over there. She'll come in for a lot of minutes there for Alyssa Olson, the 8th grader defender. Off of Vermillion. Off of Garretson, I believe. Yep. And so we got a Vermillion throwing on the sideline. Over top of Olivia. That's Warren there on the side. Van Holland doing a good job of grabbing that thing right out of the air as it hit the ground. Lundgren trying to chase it down. DeYoung had that control of Morgan Dahmen, taking that away. Vermillion stays in control of the ball here as Brady leads Warren there. Warren trying to track that ball down. She'll go get it. We're on the side, see if she can control it, and nope, it'll be thrown for Garretson. Throw in on the sideline. It'll be Dahmen and Christensen, Sydney Christensen for Vermillion over there. As well as Kirti Pickard was over there too. So throw in goes midfield Mulherrin. Kirti Pickard running that ball down. Looks like that'll be out of bounds on Vermillion. off Sidney Christensen again. Good pressure on that from Kirti. Throw in here off the side. That's Paige Sterrud. Thrown into Dahmen. Dahmen trying to get it past that defense. Kind of a trying to get control of that ball, cleared out by the defense. Vermillion getting it up the sideline. Great kick out of Brady Lodmell. Trying to control that ball. And it'll be her and Brady again. Been a pretty good matchup over there between Lodmell and Megan Brady for control of the ball. Both of them doing a good job. Oh, centered up, and Rojic will get a chance to go get this one as that pass was just a little too hard from Cleveland as she tried to get Warren on the backside of that defense. This one is centered up. Sorry, lost the ball for a second. This is number 18. I don't think I've seen Laura Mockler yet. Mockler been part of that defense this whole day, not letting any goals, not letting any great chances for that Garretson strikers to try to get that ball in there. Got some subs here. Warren and Brady come out. Megan Brady, and that's number 24 and number 9. That's Taylor Doan back in, and Lily Mockler back in for Vermillion. Throwing on the sideline, the far side from Vermillion. Looks like that did go out, so they are going to have a throw in for Garretson here. On the far side, when they are on that far side, it is super hard for me to see these numbers, so I'm doing the best I can on that far side to see who these players are. Those white jerseys and that red for Vermillion making it kind of tough to see those numbers a little light. But Kirti trying to get behind that defense, cleared out by Mockler. Van Holland trying to boot that one. Mulherron there to stop it. Fighting for the ball here. That's Van Holland trying to clear it. 24, Lily Mockler there, just subbed in. Stop that one. Throwing, that's centered up from Lundgren. Kicked out of there. Jordan Williams has it. Putting the pressure on here, trying to get that ball centered up. Lundgren, boy, there's just a lot of white uniforms in front of that goal. You're going to have a tough time. Tough time getting that ball centered up. And was a good move there from Dahmen, keeping that thing on the sideline. She goes down. It looks like that sub here. I think it was off of the Garretson. Yep, off of Garretson, off of Dahmen there. She tried to bring it on the sideline. Good defense there from Mockler. It's either Mockler or Bingen. I can't even tell if it's 16 or 18. I believe that was Lauren Mockler. They're both juniors. They're both defenders, 16 and 18. Just can't tell. Oh, got a shot on goal coming back. I'm reading numbers here, and there's a little action. My mistake. All right, free kick from the goal. 2 minutes, 56 seconds here to go in the first half. Gonna kick the sideline. Past that first line. That's number 17 there for Vermillion. Laura Grun, another junior. A lot of juniors on this squad, it looks like. Throw and goes. That's as it's scrambled forward to midfield. Maria Picker gets it to Van Holland. Lily Mockler steps in again to stop that pass from getting to that front side of Jordan Williams on the sideline over there. Thornton passing it up to Williams. Goes out of bounds. We'll have a throw in for Vermillion. Thornton kicks it back out of bounds again here. Another throw in. Really working there. Thornton making her presence known there on that defensive side as her and Doan go at it. That's Grun and Altman. Altman looked. Ooh. Grun caught a foot. Caught Altman's foot. Altman goes down. That'll be free kick there on the sideline for Altman. This ball goes back and forth here. No real kind of control here. Just kind of a little stalemate as Doan gets it. She'll go past Thornton, but Van Hollen there to make sure she doesn't get any further. Gets it out, and we'll have a throw in over here for Vermillion. Doan to throw it in. They're on the sideline. Pickard and Thornton are there with Livy Regnerus. Looks like that's off of Livy. Maddie Lundgren subbing out here in this last minute. And Kylie Christensen in. Thornton with throw in over top to Jordan Williams. Off her head. Vermillion trying to get this last little charge here in the last 30 seconds of this first half. The first 30 seconds weren't kind to the Lady Dragons, so the Lady Blue Dragons here are trying to make sure that doesn't happen at the last part of the first half, which is kind of fitting here as I spoke with Coach Williamson before the game a little bit. I asked for some comments, and I'll get through that here as we get close to halftime with a couple seconds left. And there it is, that first half of play. After the first goal, 25 seconds in the game by Megan Brady, they'll be stalemated after that as we got a 1-0 ball game at our halftime. 1-0, Vermillion with the lead. I was talking there. I did speak with our head coach, the Garretson Lady Dragon head coach, Amber Williamson, before the game a little bit, and I just wanted some of her comments. And one of the things that she said, that the goal for this year is to play hard for 80 minutes to play hard. And that's kind of the goal last year. If you're following the Garretson girls soccer team at all, they had a lot of heartbreak at the end of games, a lot of games where they either were in it right till the end or even winning right till the end and just kind of gave up something or set a bad last 2 minutes and ended up not being what they thought it was going to be, or not I guess what they thought it was going to be, just kind of petering out a little bit. So their goal this year is to play for 80 minutes. I asked her what she thought the strength of their team is, and last year they graduated one senior, and so going from last year to this year, she really pointed out the experience and leadership of this squad from last year. A lot of them that played, a lot of them that had a lot of time, not even just last year, but the last few years. On this squad, you got senior Maddie Lundgren, another senior out of Torrey Lodmell, Miriam Pickard, Paige Sterrud, and Olivia Thornton are all seniors, but playing a lot of years yet. Jenna Van Holland is a junior, Morgan Dahman as a junior, Reagan Altman as a junior. They have all played a lot of soccer in the last few years, as from 8th grade on up. And so she's looking at a pretty core team that she's had for the last couple of years to kind of use their experience to have a successful season here. So she's asking some of her younger kids and some of her other players maybe that haven't played, going from middle field to defense. She's asking for a lot of versatility from her team, and so that's kind of where she left it from there. I asked what each kind of year they have a hashtag or kind of a theme, and this year's theme is "Play for Her." And so if you're following Garretson Soccer at all on Twitter, she'll post a hashtag "Play for Her," and with that hashtag, I asked where it came from, and it's a Mia Hamm quote is where it came from, and she said pretty much just kind of getting back into the fun of soccer, the reason why they play soccer, the reason why these girls go out for soccer, and it's to have fun and have the joy of the game. And so that's kind of their theme as they come in there. So that's kind of the thoughts from Coach Williamson as we get in here to halftime. Before I have our special guest join me, thank goodness, because I've been talking this whole time. I'd like to get another person on here. But before I have another person join me here as I get them mic'd up, special thanks. I'd like to say thanks. Yeah, special thanks to Alliance. Jeez, dude, tired? Special thanks to Alliance. I don't think this is streaming on Alliance. I think it ended up being the board meeting from this Monday that kept going through. So there's some kinks that I'm going to have to work out with that local channel, but at least we are getting it on our YouTube live channel. So I'm sure we're having some people tune in from all over, whether it's a Vermillion fan or Garretson fan. I'm trying not to be as much as a homer as I am, but being early in the season here, I'm still learning a lot of not only soccer lingo, but just learning the girls on our side too, on the Garretson side. So, but special thanks to Alliance for helping out with getting this set up and getting this rolling. It's YouTube Live and a lot of the hookups. It was nice to have their expertise and some guys over there to help out. And also a special thanks to the Prairie Rose Foundation, the Prairie Rose grant. We were also able to be funded on our camera system with some of our devices that we're using to put this on YouTube was through the Prairie Rose Foundation grant. So special thanks to them as well. So with me, I have Mr. Chris Long, head football coach, middle school, high school principal. I told him to stop up if he could to join me here as we are, I don't know, Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth or Joe Buck and Troy Aikman maybe is a better fit. We're doing our best to do that. So Mr. Long used to get done with football practice.
Yeah, we didn't practice tonight. We gave him the night off because we've been going pretty hard. Had practice this morning, and tomorrow's a big day for us. We've got a jamboree here locally where we got Arlington, Lake Preston, and Coleman coming into town, and we get to have a jamboree, get the kinks out and play against some people other than ourselves. Jamboree is mostly for the officials to come in and get some practice officiating, but we benefit from the fact that we get to play against each other too. So, looking forward to probably making some headway tomorrow and figuring out what we need to work on and playing against some people other than ourselves for a day. So should be a good experience for us.
Always nice to get somebody else to see where you're really at. You feel like you're either really high or really low, and getting somebody else's defense or offense to look at is always a nice change up. You guys have refs coming in for that? Yeah,
actually the reason for the jamborees, which they're all over the state tomorrow, some are tomorrow, some are next week, is it's basically for officiating crews. So every so many years, the officials in South Dakota, whether they're basketball or football, and maybe some other sports as well, have to go to a jamboree to basically just get some game experience. So the benefit of that is the teams that are in fall camp now have a chance to knock some of the rust off and try to figure out what they can improve on before their first game by this jamboree. So yeah, it's really for the officials, but we get an opportunity to play and like I said, see some different faces while the officials get a chance to get ready for the season at the same time.
Very nice. Sorry, my thing was singing, so I wasn't sure what was going on. Cool. As the season opener, you guys play next week Friday. That's at
Viborg. Yep, Viborg Hurley. Yep.
As you guys go back from 11-man down to 9-man. Was it 2 years in 11-man, or was it more than that?
We were 2 years in 11-man. Yep. I think we were 9. Man, it was probably 6 or 8 before that we were 9, and then we went up for 2 years to 11B, and then we're back down again to 9AA for this alignment. So, big change. Probably easier to transition from 11 to 9 than it is to 9 to 11. So, and several of these guys, obviously, most of them have played 9-man back when they're in middle school. So being able to make that change has been nice because we had a short learning curve on that part of it to go from 11 to 9. So we're ready. We're probably more ready after, only about 7 days of practice right now, maybe 8. We're probably more ready at this point of the year than I remember us being in the past. So we had a lot of good experience in our football team with juniors and seniors that have played a lot. And so we picked things up pretty quick, and we feel pretty good about where we're at. So great timing for this jamboree because we'll do that on Saturday and then turn around on Monday in game week with Viborg Hurley. So look forward to the opportunity to start preparing for the next week's game on Monday.
Yeah, that's especially like you said, you're 2 years removed from 9-man, so at least it's not one of those things where 6 years ago. But I agree, when you're a smaller school in the 11-man ranks and you're trying to put 11 guys on both sides of the field compared to maybe the bigger of the 9-man ranks, it's a lot easier to it's amazing. It's just 2 kids, but 2 kids on each side of the ball all of a sudden makes a big difference. But
yeah, big difference. It'll be nice to be one of the bigger schools now as compared to obviously in 11B being one of the smaller schools all the time. So despite the fact of just being 2 players different, it is a big difference. So again, we're looking forward to it. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it'll be great. Viborg Hurley, what do you got on them?
Well, obviously they've been awfully good the last few years.
Really good.
Yeah, I think they won. Yeah, they had some pretty good athletes that you don't see very often at that level. I believe they won the state football championship 2 years ago. They had a great season last year, lost a couple guys to injury.
Yep.
I think they've won 2 state track titles in a row.
They lost. They got runner-up last year.
They got runner-up last year? Yeah,
Hanson
beat them. That's right.
Yep.
That's right. And they had won that the year before.
I think we just considered that with their athletes that was going to be kind of a shoe-in win for them, and Hanson put a lot of numbers out there for their at state track meets.
That's right. I remember I think it came down to the last event even.
It did, yeah, yep.
But they graduated pretty heavy. But they obviously have a good tradition going there, and I know those guys that are coming back are guys that have experienced winning a lot.
Yeah.
So anytime you've been through several years of having a really solid program, that does rub off on everybody. So we expect a great battle down there, and going down there is always a little different because I believe they still have the smaller field.
It is still 90?
I think so. I think at one point they were talking about making it bigger. I'm not sure they have, but it's always a little different if it in fact is that small field. That's always throws a guy for a little bit of a wrinkle that first game.
I always thought that too when you talk about like how athletic that group was the last few years that they graduated. It's like they were dominant on a small field with their athleticism too. I mean, they're still getting around the corner. It's kind of
crazy. They were awfully good, but again, we're looking forward to it. It's one of those things that our guys hopefully will learn a lot tomorrow, and we'll make some corrections to our mistakes next week, and go down to Viber Hurley and get the season started off with the right foot.
Great. It's great to have athletics going again. It's great to. I said that earlier. It's great to see fans in the stands and just seeing kids out on the pitch.
Out of the pitch,
as they do say.
That's right. I was watching a soccer match before I came up, so I thought maybe I could maybe help you a little bit. But.
I stole a little bit off of Ted Lasso. We talked about it earlier today. I've said boots and pitch so far, and then after that, I had a tough time running the camera and talking and picking out names. So
I think if it goes out of bounds, it's like into touch or something. But I don't know if they use.
Where were you 40 minutes ago?
I don't think they say that, and maybe over here, I think it's more of a. Maybe that's a European term.
Might be. It looks like the girls are taking the field here as we switch sides. I did want to announce here. As we got this going up, we'll be back on live streaming here in Garretson Tech on YouTube. Our next game will be volleyball. Volleyball will be hosting Tri-Valley August 24th. That varsity game will start at 7:15. Excited to get that volleyball season rolling as well, as they had a successful year last year. So here we go, back at it.
Mr. Schrank, you should know he's multitasking up here. He's not only filming, he's announcing too. So good job, Mr. Schrank.
Running the computer and... Don't worry. I already complained several times through the mic that I'm doing my best to do a little bit of everything. So.
Well, good work. Have fun.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Long, for stopping in. That's Coach Long, head football coach, Garretson Blue Dragons. We wish them luck this year. Could you hear me? Could you hear yourself? That's weird. Yeah. Yeah. Did you say into the touch? Into touch over there. Sideline. Mr. Long helping me out here, keeping me on my toes. So out of bounds, got a throw in here for Garretson, as I was a little messed up because they did switch sides. I didn't know where we were headed, but Altman on the sideline over there with Warren. Oh, fighting over the ball. Who's going to get the throw in? It will be Altman. She'll throw that in to Lundgren. It gets over top of the defender's head. That's number 18 again, Mockler. I tell you what, I haven't gotten it right yet. We get a shot on goal, but it looks like we get a touch. That goes off of, that was Van Hollen trying to squeeze that one in, and that will go off of a Vermillion defender. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit here. Maybe not too much because then I can't follow the ball, but get a corner kick for Garretson. We're lined up here. It'll be Van Hollen with the corner kick. Just get that right over the net. Won't be in play. Thought it was going to get around outside on that pole. We have a change at goalie for Vermillion. I believe that's Herbster, Leah Herbster, junior goalkeeper. As the head basketball coach, I know the Herbster name. So I thought that looked like her, and she is in the goal. They make a change here in the second half. Good job by Chandler Cleveland in the first half. As head coach from Vermillion, Thomas is changing a couple things up. Positionally, as there is 11 on 11 out here, you can tell both coaches are moving a lot of pieces around this first game of the year. You got girls playing defense, coming out and then coming back in, maybe and moving up into attacker position, and just kind of finding roles and finding where girls fit as this season gets underway. Ball in the midfield, that's Lundgren with it. Trying to get that past the defense, looking at Altman. Good defense there. As Mockler took it away for a little bit there, it does go out of bounds. You got to throw in on the near side. Passing it back and forth between Warren and Cleveland. Cleared out by, that's number 11, Sydney Christensen, getting it to the other side of the field, trying to get Megan Brady another opportunity down the sideline here. And that's Alyssa Olson challenging her. Alyssa does stop Brady from getting into a good attack position. Olson does, but it will go behind or out of bounds or wherever, into touch, whatever Coach Long decided it was, but it will be a corner kick for the Tanagers. The corner kick will be from Mulherron, senior, number 27. Can't quite get her in the camera space, but we'll take a look at the net here as she tries to center this up. Good kick right in the center. No one really taking control of it. It will be kicked out by Miriam Pickard. Vermillion still in control here. And that will go out. All right. So, trying to move two microphones out of the way here, but sorry. Get back into the action here. The ball's at midfield. That's Kylie Christensen from Garretson trying to get control of it, getting up to Lundgren. That's Lundgren trying to get it past the defense. Still has an opportunity. Herbster ready for it. Pretty good defense there by Sydney Christensen as she never let Lundgren get on the other side of her. A very good job of just making sure Lundgren didn't have all the way to go through there. Herbster cleaning it up as the ball bounces around. Lundgren not able to get a foot on it. Kylie Christensen also in the middle there. Good defense again from the Lady Tanagers. Herbster to clear this one out. That one will get past the defense, and it is Mulherron and Pickard, Miriam Pickard, going head-to-head here. Mulherron gets a shot on goal, but Rojic there again for another save. That's about 3 beautiful saves from Rojic. Her first experience in the goal, I think she's played there last year, I believe. I'm not quite certain. But if it is her first experience in the goal at varsity level, talk about trial by fire, 25 seconds into your first game and you get scored on a beautiful kick, and then she's been lights out since. So corner kick from Brady gets this one up, and it looks like Altman. That is Altman from Garretson and Livy Regnerus going back and forth. Dahmen getting it ahead to Kylie Christensen. And is cleared back to the defense by Vermillion. That will be forward back to the middle of the field. Jordan Williamson with the pass up to Lundgren. If Lundgren can get to it here, see if she can get a shot. Again, that defense, you're going to have to be quick about it because that defense is going to swarm. Not a lot of opportunities there. Good pass from Williams up there to Lundgren. Lundgren chasing it down. Lundgren's had a couple opportunities here. She's going to get a little break as Paige Sterud comes in for her. I'll move some people around. Got a throw in from Altman. She'll center that thing up to Van Hollen. Van Hollen to Christensen. Defender will clear it out. I can't see her number, but it was a good job of clearing it out as that thing was just about centered. And here comes Megan Brady. Megan Brady can scoot. Tori Lodmill has done a pretty good job of getting pressure on her. Not this time. Megan Brady with her second goal of the night, and that goes right by Rojic's hand. She had a pretty good beat on it, just right underneath her right paw there. And Megan Brady's second goal of the game.
Number 3, Megan Brady.
Brady's got some foot speed, I believe. It's okay to go ahead and say that. I can pronounce that now. She can scoot. Loudonville did a pretty good job of trying to put pressure on her, but just had the step on her. Garretson down 2-0 here to Vermillion. Trying to get that first goal of the game first goal of the season for Garretson as Altman going against Warren and Sidney Christensen there. That's Reagan Altman passing that thing in to Dahman. Another good defensive play. I'm going to watch. I'm not sure who that is, but I got to find a number because that's the second time in a row the ball's been in front of the net. And she's cleared that out. Regnerus clearing it out. Out of bounds, get a throw in here for Garretson on the sideline. Alyssa Olsen will throw this one in. Altman has on the sideline. Warren right on her hip. Altman gets by the defense here. See if she can split them. She does. Passes it over. She's got Dahman, not quite able to handle it though. Pretty good move from Altman there. A lot of attention on her. She passed that thing in the middle. Just couldn't quite handle the pass. Throw in Van Holland. Defense cleared out again. Oh, that's instead of a header, that might have been a facer. Williams to Van Holland. Van Holland just kicking it in there to Herbster. Herbster says, "Thank you. I'll take that one, Hopper." Looks like we got a few subs coming in here. Not yet. Herbster is going to kick. Gets this one to midfield. Olsen will handle it. Be a throw in. We're going to get some sub action. Looks like Jolie Sterud will come in and Morgan Dahman will come out. Warren and Mulherron coming out for Vermillion. Doan, I know, came in. I'm not sure who else. Looks like we got a whistle. Not quite sure. Not quite sure what's happening. We got a throw in from Garretson, so. And Holland leading Jordan Williams. Williams gets to it on the sideline there. Trying to set her up. Van Holland. Pass to Van Holland. That is cleared out again from the Vermillion defensive stance. Williams and Sterud over there with those Vermillion defense. Herbster comes and takes care of it. Loudonville's kick. Knocked down by Doan. Gets it through that first line. There's Jordan Williams on the sideline. Looks like she's going to have an opportunity to get that ball up there. And it's kicked and just wide of the net. Pretty good effort from Williams over there on the side to get past that first line of defense. Just wide of the net. That'll be a throw in for Vermillion. We've got some subs here. Kylie Christensen comes out, as well as Jordan Williams. Lundgren and Kierty Pickard come in. Maya DeYoung came out as well for Vermillion. I'm not quite sure who came in the game. I believe it was Carly Johnson, number 4. Lily Mockler with control. Throwing for Garretson. Mockler gets it back off of Olsen. He'll be throwing for Vermillion. Gets it to Megan Brady. Megan Brady has on the sideline. Her pass goes off of Alyssa Olsen. Off Vermillion. Looks like we have a throw-in. Far sideline. Got some action over there as they go back and forth. Marion Pickard with the ball right now. She passes it over to Paige Sterud. Sterud tries to get it over to Altman. Does go out of bounds. Right to the bench of Garretson. Throw in for Vermillion. Throw in goes to Megan Brady. Brady centers it up to Doan. Goes past her. Ava Akingay clearing it out. Vermillion trying to get on that backside of that defense and use that speed to get there. Rojic handles it. Rojic with the ball here. Trying to do a better job with the camera, which means I don't talk as much because I'm not sure who has the ball. So I'm going to review this game, and I'm going to go through both and figure out, oh, we got a lot of action going on here. Bodies flying all over the place. Got a whistle. It's like free kick here for Garretson. As that was Lundgren that kind of got pushed in the back. I told you earlier, this physical game. That's Jenna getting it over that defense, Jenna Van Holland, and that's Herbster. Herbster came and grabbed that ball, and Kiersey Pickard ran into her. It looked like I don't know if there was a whistle or if it was just a free-for-all there for a little bit, but the official takes that, gets it taken care of, and we'll have a kick from the goal. Herbster kicks it out of the goal. Oh, looks like it went off of Altman's hand. So Vermillion, that free kick here to see if they can't take control on their side of the field. Olsen steps in front. Just pass it off to Van Hollen. Van Hollen and Brady going at it. Brady with a great pass to Doan. Doan kind of in between three defenders there trying to get it through. Lodmill knocks it down. Brady with the ball again. Great pass to Doan. Oh, looks like we are going to have an offsides. Boy, that was an impressive pass there to get to Doan past those two. But we have an offsides. It would have been a free kick. It looked like Rojic was going to have a save on it anyway, but got a Vermillion player down. Looks like she is pulling on her toes. That might be a cramp as middle of the infield. I think that's Ragnaris. Trying to get her cramp out there. Early season woes, I feel like, cramping up. Hopefully that's all it is, but it looked like she grabbed her toes and was trying to stretch out that calf. I think she's still trying to do that over there. Hopefully that's all it is. That's Livy Ragnaris. We got some subs coming in. Olivia Thornton, Jordan Williams, Kylie Christensen, and Morgan Dahman coming in for Alyssa Olsen. Reagan Altman is off. Ava Akingay and Julie Sterud. Kiersey Pickard might have came off that time. She might have came off last time too, I'm not sure. But getting a lot of girls in here early in the season. Ball will go out. A free kick from the goal. I was just going to say, Livy must have been just fine. They didn't need her out, but they are subbing her now. Mulhern will come in for her. And Livy's having a conversation with Coach Thomas right now on the sideline. She looks to be fine. Megan Brady and Paige Sterud going at it. Olivia Thornton also in on the mix. Brady will clear that out to a teammate. I believe that's Carly Johnson there on the far side for Vermillion, trying to keep that in play. They can stay in attack mode. Pass to Cleveland. Maybe another offsides, perhaps. Otherwise, it's off of Vermillion. We're going to have another kick from the goal. Van Hollen kicking it from the goal. Mulherrin with it, the control for Vermillion. Williams picking up that pass. Mulherrin, will kick it right at the goalie. Rojic knocks it down. She'll gather it up. Kind of a surprise kick right there. I think Mulherrin's going to pass it off, and she just boots it. Sometimes putting a shot on goal is all it takes. Goes back and forth between Vermillion and Garretson on the far side. Good pass and centered up. Mulherrin, she's going to get out in front, gets it to Brady. Alyssa Olson doing her best to stop Brady from having an impressive 3-goal night. She does her job. Rojic covers it up. Nice job from 8th grader Alyssa Olson there. It's Megan Brady. Passes out from Jordan Williams, gets it to Maddie Lundgren. Back to that Vermillion defense that's been so stout today. Jordan or Van Hollen trying to get control of it to keep it on their side, but controlled by Doan. Doan trying to get to Brady, knocked down by Miriam Pickard. Mulherrin was going to boot this one out there. And Paige Sterud is just going to watch that thing go out of bounds for a free kick. Or not Sterud, on my mistake. That's Lodmell. Victoria Lodmell. So Altman back in the game for Olson. Van Hollen taking a break, and that's Jolie Sterud coming in. Lodmell the kick from the goal. 2-0 Vermillion. 21 minutes to go here in the game. A little nudge there from Mulherrin, and the home crowd didn't like it. Over the net, I believe that was Christensen again, number 11, Sydney Christensen. Just giving it a shot up there to give Rojic a look-see at it. Goes out. We have another kick from goal here. Maria Pickard kicking this one out. Megan Brady handling it. That'll be a throw in for Garretson. Altman throwing it in on the side to Williams. Mulherrin and Williams going at it again. Lundgren passing that one to Kylie Christensen. Kylie trying to get it to that next line of defense. Vermillion takes control. Mulherrin passes it to Doan. Miriam Pickard takes it from him. She'll pass it to the far sideline to Morgan Dahman. Off Vermillion will be Garretson throw-in. Thornton with the throw-in. Got a header. Header that went off of Dahman. Throw-in for Vermillion. Off of Thornton again with a throw-in here for Vermillion. Another one off of Thornton, another Vermillion throw-in. Thornton is working that sideline pretty good. No clear shots, just not able to take control here. Looked like it was Jolie Sterud that got control of the soccer ball there and tried to pass it to the other side to Lundgren, but over her head, out of bounds, Vermillion throw-in. Megan Brady with control. She is trying to get on the backside of Miriam Pickard there to Doan. Another great pass. Doan with control here, attacking Rojic. Rojic covers it up. Another save from Courtney. Doan with a nice shot on goal. That's looks like offsides again on Megan Brady as she's doing her best to get on the backside of that defense. Just a little bit too far there. Kick from Lodmill. Jolie Sterrud gets up to Kylie Christensen. Christensen with a nice pass over to Williams. Williams is going to kick that one down the sideline for Lundgren. Lundgren's going to chase it down. She catches it right before it goes out of bounds. Great move. She's going to center that thing up, and just a little too far for Morgan Dahman. And Kylie Christensen was there in the center. It looked like it was a pass to that far side to Dahman, and she's just out of reach for her. Great pass from Lundgren. She gets past that first defender. I think it was Sydney Christensen back there. She put a good move on her and centered it up. Got some subs. Megan Brady's coming out of the game, as well as Doan, as they've been in attack mode. And Warren and DeYoung come in the game. Throwing for Vermillion on that far side. Ava Ockenga, who just subbed into the game as well over there with Warren. There's DeYoung, got an offsides on DeYoung. Oops, sorry. My mistake. Lodmill. Kicking this one up. That's Van Hollen Mulherron. Jordan Williams getting a foot in there. I was just going to say, I thought Mulherron was either limping or I think her shoe came off, but got a whistle. Looks like a free kick over there for Vermillion. I'm not sure what happened, where we're at here, but I heard a whistle, but I thought it was because of a player went down, but Mulherron was just fixing her shoe. I thought she was limping, but her shoe was coming off. Sydney Christensen with a bullet. Other side of the field, Miriam Pickard takes control of it. Pass it up to Van Hollen. Warren and Ockenga over there on the far sideline. Warren's going to try to stop it and just couldn't get her foot on the other side of that ball to stop it. And we'll have a free kick from the goal for Garretson. 15 minutes to go here in the game. 2-0 lead for Vermillion. Vermillion has the 2-goal lead pitch and shutout here between Cleveland in the first half and, my mistake. Yeah, Cleveland in the first half and Herbster in the second half. Their defense has been very good. Not a lot of shots on goal for Garretson. They've been in attack mode up there, but that defense has swarmed. And then the story of the game offensively for Vermillion has been Megan Brady, as she has both goals. First one was 25 seconds into the game, and then second one came here in the second half, a few minutes into the second half. Rojic clears this one to midfield as each team fight to take control of it. Pretty good pass from Van Holland. This goes right past Lundgren, and Vermillion has defense says, hey, we'll get reset. We'll kick this one to the sideline and get reset here. Kylie Christensen subs out, and that will be Paige Sterrud coming back in. And Jolie Sterrud will be throwing it in to her. Pass it right back. But it will go out. She was just fully out of bounds, and they'll take over. Vermillion throw in. Oh, off of the back of the head. I think Laura Grun thought it was going to go a little further, went off the back of her head. But throwing from Altman. A lot of action going on the sideline here. Throw into Van Hollen, goes past her. Vermillion defense, there's Williams. She was able to slide between a bunch of them there and pass it out to Sterrud. As it goes, great Herbster, who is not a short goalie by any means. She jumps up and gets a hand on it and forces it to go off the top bar. Great save by Herbster. Steer put it probably the only spot that not a lot of goalies can get to it, but Herbster stretches out and gets it. Great shot on goal there. I didn't expect it. Kind of came out of nowhere, but a foot race from Altman, and who's that, 17? That I think that's Gruen again. Yep, Gruen. Altman will get over there for the throw-in. She throws it into Jolie Sterud. She's trying to get that thing centered up to Van Hollen, but defense there. Passing it up to Warren. Warren trying to get it on the other side. For Lodmill kicking that one to the sideline here and get reset. We'll have a throw-in for Vermillion. Subs over here. Christensen comes back in the game. Kylie Christensen for Maddie Lundgren, and Alyssa Olsen will come in for Jolie Sterud. Also going to have Sydney Christensen checking in for Vermillion. She'll sub in for Mulherron. Good throw-in to Warren. As that ball was thrown pretty high, the Garretson defense were able to swarm Warren. I saw the opening as well there. I thought she was going to have a chance to take it, but almost like they baited the throw there. Another throw-in. Christensen trying to get it to Ragnaris. Paige Sterud trying to pass this one in front. And that'll be Jenna Van Hollen. We'll have a little bit of a breakaway. Kylie Christensen trying to get on. Oh, great defense there. Again. I believe that's number 8, Mackenzie Brady. I've mentioned Megan Brady several times today, who has 2 goals, but Mackenzie has made plays, and I haven't been able to see her number because she's been standing, playing defense on the far side, and that is probably the 3rd or 4th time that she's made a play that the goalie then does not have to worry about making a save. So that's Mackenzie Brady. Got a player down. I believe it was Sydney Christensen. And I believe it's another cramp, as head trainer John Shape out there working on her again. I believe that's our 2nd cramp, if not our 3rd cramp. Early season, it's warm out. All these girls condition like crazy. They are soccer players. They have to be conditioned to be able to play this sport, but the little difference between just conditioning and when you're out here going up and down this field, pretty constant. Well, during this break, thank everybody for tuning in. Appreciate everybody giving us a chance here as we go for this live stream. Special thanks to Alliance Communications for all their help to get some of this stuff going. Also, the Prairie Rose Grant Foundation, who helped us fund some of the camera equipment and sound equipment to be able to do this. So we do have our next live stream will be Friday, Tuesday, sorry. August 24th, our volleyball team will host Tri-Valley. That varsity game will start at 7:15. That'll be our next live stream on YouTube. So back to the action here. We did have a throw-in. We'll have another one. Altman's trying to throw that thing in. Little ping-pong action there. That was number 7, Erica Mortensen, making an appearance for Vermillion on that defensive side. She might have been in earlier. I just know I haven't said her name yet. Again, I think a lot of it just that white jersey with those kind of thin striped red numbers are hard for me to see as I'm trying to read off the program, run the camera at the same time. It's just, hopefully I'm getting names right. That's always one thing as an announcer or commentator you're hoping is that you don't butcher some of these names. And even if the coach tells you that's how you say the name, you take a 2-minute walk up the grandstands and you get up here and you say, I think he said. So Kylie Christensen with control, trying to pass it out to Morgan Dahman. Dahman will go off Vermillion. We'll have a throw-in over there. I believe we have a sub. Yep. That'll be Dahman coming off and Jolie Sterud coming in. On that far side, that'll be Van Hollen kicking that towards the goal. Leah Herbster with the save. Under 10 minutes to go in this opener for both teams. Herbster boots this one into the crowd. We have a souvenir. No. The fan kindly throws it back in. I would have kept that ball myself. Get that camera back down to the right spot. Out on Garretson off the side, and we're going to have a throw in from Vermillion. Number 23, Maya DeYoung, gets past Alyssa Olsen. She'll send it up to Warren. And Warren has a chance to get it in there as Rojic kind of tries to lay her up on it. Cleared out, I believe, by Pickard, Miriam. Rojic kind of stopped the attack, but the ball just kind of sat in front of the net until Pickard could get rid of it. Lodmill with the free kick from the goal. I'll go out on Altman or Sterud, and Vermillion throw in. Olsen and DeYoung battling over there. That will go off of DeYoung, so we'll have a free kick from the goal again from Lodmill. Under 8 minutes here, 2-0 lead here for Vermillion yet. 1 goal in the first half, 1 goal in the second half. Both by Megan Brady as she's looking to sub back in actually here. Oh, I thought that was going the other direction there, but Jolie Sterud gets control of it. Oh no. Rojic. That kick from the defense, I believe it was Mackenzie Brady, just booted it up there, and as all Rojic could do is save it, but everybody kind of watching. And the only one wasn't watching was Maya DeYoung, and she gets it in the back of the net for the 3rd goal of the game for Vermillion. Heady play from Mackenzie Brady as she just kind of booted it towards the net as far as she could, and that was a tough one for Rojic to grab. She booted it out of the net, but Maya DeYoung taking advantage and just not watching the game there and getting in a spot where she can take advantage. So 3-0 Vermillion. As Williams will start this center kick to Van Hollen. She'll clear that up to the sideline. Battle there, Mortensen and Williams trying to take control on this Garretson side of the field, attacking side of the field. That's Megan Brady back in the game with Jolie Sterud. Megan Brady down the sideline looking to get her 3rd goal. I don't know if it's called a hat trick in soccer, but she's going to have an opportunity, and it slides by the net. My hockey lingo may be a little bit better than my soccer lingo, but 3 goals in a game, that's pretty good. So Megan Brady given another opportunity. Reagan Altman challenging Lily Mockler there. Mockler's pass was centered up, and that's Regnerus. She tries to get it back to Mockler. I think that was also Cleveland, Danae Cleveland that was in there. Got a few subs here as Dahman and Lundgren come back in the game for Jolie Sterud and Kylie Christensen. Reagan Altman with throw-in. Jordan Williams with Mockler.
There you go.
A lot of action here as both teams try to take control of it towards midfield. Regnerus does a really good job of getting past Thornton, but doesn't quite keep it in play, and we'll have a throw-in for Garretson. Thornton's throw-in will be past Altman. Quick kicked out by Janaea Cleveland. We'll have another, I think it might have went off Altman actually, so I think we'll have a Vermillion throw in to Mortensen. Mortensen will throw this one in to, trying to find DeYoung, but actually went off Thornton. So will be another throw in for Vermillion. Under 5 minutes to play now. Mortensen throwing that thing centered in to Warren. As Warren and Lodmell collide, Lodmell will get the Garretson free kick. Thornton will take this free kick. Rogers has it. She's going to try to get this thing in the midfield where Paige Derud is. DeYoung and Regnerus right there. Olivia's pass over to the sideline to Mockler. Mockler challenged by Altman. Out of bounds, and we Garretson throwing. Altman still going pretty hard here, trying to get control, trying to get Garretson on the board here. Megan Brady with control, but Pickard clears it out. Jordan Williams with it. Pass it off to Van Hollen. Van Hollen just trying to clear it and see if they can get it past that defense, that four-headed defensive monster back there. That's Warren having a free look at it, and Rogers comes out of the goal, very aggressive. Good job clearing it. Couldn't pick it up outside that goal zone. Oop. Van Hollen goes down. Aggressive play there. I think she's okay, just a little shaken up. A couple subs coming in. I thought they were going to bring him in, but looks like we'll have a free kick. I think Van Hollen is shaking up a little bit more there. So Williamson seeing it's 3-0 with under 3 to go here, just giving her a little break. So Kylie Christensen coming in. Free kick from midfield here. Looks like Miriam Pickard's going to kick it. Also got Kenzie Mulhern coming back in for Vermillion. She's coming in for Cleveland, Janaea Cleveland. Little pass just a little out of reach. Cleared by Vermillion. So we're getting to that 2-minute mark. Rojic cleans this one up, and she'll try to get it back in play for Garretson, but that's Megan Brady over there with a whistle. Miriam Pickard, looks like she was maybe tripped up a little bit from Brady, but Miriam Pickard with the free kick here. Kylie Christensen, pass over to Dahman. Vermillion just playing a little conservative on the side. Off of Williams, and that will go out of bounds. Throw in for Vermillion. Dahman steps in front. Williams trying to get on the backside of that defense. And Vermillion's just going to play this one conservative and get it back out of play. Throw in for Mockingham. Warren challenging Christensen. Another throw in. Trying to center that thing up to Lundgren. Can't quite get to it. Herbster covers it up. Under a minute to go here. Herbster with a great kick, and it's going to be a foot race between Pickard and Warren. Pickard's just going to kind of box her out so she doesn't get it, and we're going to go goalie from goal to goal here. Another free kick going the other direction. Herbster taking advantage of the wind at her back with that boot. Warren and Ava Ockengay over there. That will do it. The season opener for this year's soccer season between Garretson Lady Dragons and the Vermillion Tanagers. And we have a 3-0 Vermillion win. 2 goals scored by Megan Brady, one in the first half, one in the second half. And then that last goal there scored by Maya D. Young in the last 10 minutes of the game. And that'll do it. I appreciate those that tuned in for this live broadcast of our opening game of the season. We will not be streaming the JV game. There is a JV following this. But we do just want to remind people to go out there and if you want to watch more of the live stream events for Garretson Athletics, go to Garretson Tech on YouTube and click the subscribe button. And like I said earlier in the broadcast, we don't plan on having play-by-play for all of our games, but we're going to do our best to get as many as we can live stream. But well, they'll all be live streamed, but not all of them will have audio with play-by-play. This is more or less me working out the kinks and making sure that it'll always work. And this was fun. This was a lot of fun. I was glad that I was able to do this. Soccer is not something that I am very brushed up on when it comes to not sounding like a total idiot, but hopefully I didn't say any names wrong, and I was able to follow the game for you and help you out in any way that I can. So, again, back to the main part is go to Garretson Tech, go to YouTube, subscribe, and our next live stream, our next home event will be volleyball at home on Tuesday, August 24th versus Tri-Valley. We also have soccer tomorrow. Tomorrow, soccer plays at Groton. And I believe that game starts at 1 o'clock. Yes, sorry, I'm getting my notes out here. Groton at 1 o'clock, soccer will be going back-to-back on days. Cross country starts their season August 27th. They go to Beersford. Football starts their season August 20th. Next week, Friday, we had Mr. Long on the broadcast. If you're able to take a listen to that at halftime and intermission of this game. They go to Viborg next week, Friday, and take on Viborg Hurley. Their first home game will be Saturday, August 28th. That's one to write down. That is a Saturday game. Saturday, August 28th, they host Hanson. And then volleyball, we said, they played home August 24th. And then also one to write down is cross country. Our home event, the Jesse James Invite, is September 7th at 4 o'clock. So we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. And do not forget to tune in on the 24th as we go ahead and live stream again.